The San Francisco Bay was formed 400,000 years ago from an ice age. The ice age lasted for about 2 million years. During the ice age, the water was frozen in glaciers, so when the ice age ended, the water level rose to about 300 feet. The rivers that flowed out of the Sierra Nevada carried sand to the new shoreline. The San Francisco Bay today is about 1,600 square miles long.
The first known European discovery of the San Francisco Bay was by a Spanish explorer named Gaspar de Portela. Gaspar, unable to find the port of Monterey, continued to what is now Pacifica, reached the Sweeney Ridge where he sighted the San Francisco Bay on November 4, 1769. Gaspar and his group saw what they had discovered, thinking that they had come to Drake's Bay. Both Drake's Bay and the San Francisco Bay had the same location, but the whole bay had taken the name San Francisco Bay on January 4, 1777. The first person to enter the bay was also a Spanish explorer named Juan de Ayala on August 5, 1775, in his ship, the San Carlos.
Juan Cabrillo was one of the first Europeans to explore different regions of the Bay Area. Cabrillo led an exploratory voyage in 1542. He explored as far north as Point Reyes and failed to discover the San Francisco Bay. 1 year after de Ayala entered the SF Bay in 1775, colonists established a fort at the Golden Gate, the Presidio of San Francisco, and Mission Dolores. In 1777, San Jose was founded as El Pueblo de San Jose de Guadalupe, the first town in Alta California. The town was the first non-military settlement in California. In 1817, 4 priests founded Mission San Rafael Archangel as a Spanish mission in Alta California. This is how some of the first Europeans explored and established different regions of the Bay Area.
The Native American tribes in the Bay Area are the Patwins, Miwok, Ohlone, and Sassoonies. Patwins were great at gathering and hunting. Patwins used oak, willow, and grapevines for building. Miwoks lived in Marin County and lived very simple lives. Miwoks ate vegetables, domesticated dogs, and cultivated tobacco. Ohlone people ate mostly acorns, berries, and animals such as geese, ducks, and quails. They also ate abalone, mussels, and salmon. Ohlone people lived in the San Francisco Peninsula. Sassoonies fought mostly with their neighboring tribes. Sassoon tribes lived in Sassoon and Vacaville. One interesting thing was about Chief Solano, who became chief in 1820 and was born in Sassoon Bay.
As Mexicans and Europeans began to arrive in San Francisco Bay Area, the Native American population started to decrease. One of the main reasons were diseases. They brought diseases that the Native Americans weren't used to. The Native Americans did not have the immunity to fight off the many diseases like the measles. Another reason was war. They fought, killed, and kidnapped Native Americans. They enslaved the kidnapped Native Americans at missions. A man named Mariano Vallejo freed few tribes, but most had died. Vallejo received 44,000 acres of land for all his work. He and his wife, Francisca Benicia, built multiple colonies for Mexico, including Vallejo and Benicia. In the end, Vallejo's land was conquered by the USA, and all Native Americans had died.
Vallejo, Fairfield, and Benicia were the first cities established in the Bay Area. Vallejo became a city in 1850 because General Vallejo donated 156 acres of his land. In 1854, Vallejo's population began to grow because the people built and repaired ships. When the first ferry service happened, it attracted many people. From 1861 to 1866, Vallejo's population grew from 26,000 to 100,000 and had barely changed after that. Fairfield was founded by Gabriel Moraga and the Spanish Army in 1810, but didn't become a city until 1903. In 1942, the United Air Force built an important base named the Travis Air Force Base, which led to a large boost in Fairfield's economy. Benicia was established in 1847 and was the first city in California founded by the Anglo-Americans. The first reason for Benicia's growing population is Benicia served as a state capital for 13 months, from 1853 to 1854. Another reason for the growing population is because gold was discovered in Benicia. The final reason was Benicia became an important stop for travelers moving to and from the mine. That is how Vallejo, Fairfield, and Benicia became a city with growing population. Thank you for listening to our presentation on early days and discovery of the Bay.